So we have breaking news here. President Donald Trump becomes the first sitting U.S. president to enter North Korean soil. Of course, Jimmy Carter was the first president or former president to actually visit North Korea. But Mr. Trump becomes the first sitting U.S. president to visit that country. And you can see this little thing here. That's the border between North and South. So the president is about to walk across to meet Chairman Kim. And Arana Nation has some, as usual, as you come to expect, some ideas on how we can get this whole thing with North Korea going. And that's the president in North Korea on North Korean soil. But and now there's breaking news actually coming in right now that the president has invited the North Korean chairman to the White House. But this is what I think. Okay, these stupid photographers need to get the hell out of the way. But here's what I think should happen. Number one, America should stop trying. Okay, these guys need to get out of the way. They're these idiots. Okay, so what should happen is America should stop trying to prevent North Korea and other countries from getting nuclear weapons. I don't know what this thing is where I can have it and Israel can have it, but other people can't have it. That's unacceptable. America should stop being the policeman of the world. You know, most countries have nuclear weapons so that they can prevent America from bullying them. And I say yay and amen to that. So stop trying to prevent North Korea from having a nuclear weapon. Instead, what they should do is America should at once, before getting too comfortable with this roly-poly Pillsbury Doughboy, and remember, he does run a country that has concentration camps, so we shouldn't get too comfortable with him. They should immediately tell him to shut down every one of those camps. I mean, if you want to have them for real criminals, then I'm fine with that. You know, rapists and people like that, gangsters. But having this concentration camps for people whose family goes to South Korea or other places, and then you arrest all of them, that should stop. The dictatorship, I mean, if North Korea wants to do that, they can do it. I mean, America should stop trying to orchestrate how other countries should run and spread democracy, because America has some lessons to learn in that itself in many cases. So that's number one. Immediately get them to stop this, going after innocent family members. That should be the main priority, not getting rid of nuclear weapons. You can say to them, you can have your nuclear weapons, but do not ever try to attack Japan. Don't ever try to attack South Korea. And if you do, we'll blow you up and your country will go to hell. I mean, that's what I would say. I mean, and even that, even that is a bit too. I mean, I've always believed I'm pretty much what they call a non-interventionist. But if you want to have that, I think if I were the president, my main priority would be to get rid of the nukes. It would be to get rid of the concentration camps.
A lot of friendships have been made, and this has been in
Let's
particular.
rewind and see what the president has said.
분리선을 넘어서 가신 거는 다시 말하면 그 좋지 않은 그 과거를 청산하고 앞으로 좋은 남날을 개척하려는 그 대통령이 그 남다른 영단의 기쁨이 있다고
I believe, just looking at this action, this is an expression of his willingness to eliminate all the unfortunate past and open a new future.
I just want to say that this is my honor.
the unfortunate past and open a new future.
I just want to say that this is my honor. I didn't really expect it. You were in Japan for the G20. We came over and I said, hey, I'm over here. I want to call Chairman Jim. And we got to meet, and stepping across that line was a great honor. A lot of progress has been made. A lot of friendships have been made, and this has been in particular a great friendship. So I just want to thank you. That was very quick notice, and I want to thank you.
내가 지금 얘기하고 싶은 거는 아주 무한한 영광이다라는 얘기입니다. 내가 지금
Okay, so that's just the translator repeating everything.
해당한테 저는
So yeah, I think that the main priority should be to get rid of this because North Korea has a policy whereby what happens is that when a North Korean goes and escapes the country, they take all of their family members in the country and lock them up. I think if Trump wants to make a good relationship with these people, he needs to tell them to stop that. Close down that policy, stop that foolishness. And, that should be the main priority. Not getting rid of nuclear weapons. That's what I would say. And you would see that I think the chairman, if he was I don't think the chairman wants to get rid of nuclear weapons because, as I said, countries like Iran and other countries, even Iraq, they want nuclear, like before when Saddam was in power, they wanted nuclear weapons because America has this bad habit of just trying to dictate to the rest of the world. And you notice when countries like Pakistan and all these people have nukes, you don't see America trying to go after Pakistan because they know they can deal with it. So, and I think that's right. I think it's correct. America should learn it's not the policeman of the world. So instead of going after the nukes, go after the policy of locking up innocent North Koreans. That should be the only. And then the rest of if they want to run their country like a dictatorship and have people marching up and down, go ahead. But don't negotiate with a country that kills and locks up innocent people. That's what I think the president should work towards. And if you want to build nukes, build it, but on the condition that you are not going to, shove them into, you're not going to bully Japan, you're not going to try and bully South Korea, and they're not going to bully you. So that should be the conditions, and that I think that would create peace. And I don't think if America laid down the law and said, "Look, you guys are not going to attack Japan. We'll make sure they don't hurt you. We'll make sure South Korea doesn't hurt you, but you're not going to attack them. Otherwise, it'll be Hiroshima and Nagasaki all over again." I think this roly-poly will get the picture. I think he will. So that's how I think we should get peace in North Korea. Stop trying to dictate to them to have no nuclear weapons. You guys have nukes. Israel has nukes. A lot of countries have nukes. China has nukes. You know. And one other thing I want to say, I am actually not all that particularly interested in North Korea, getting rid of too many of their, communist crap, because the last thing we need is another Asian country competing with the West like China and having all of our jobs go to another Asian, because these guys are smart. If they really wanted to, be an economic powerhouse and get rid of all this communism, they could do it and they would overtake everybody. The last thing we need is more jobs going to another Asian country. So that's my take on this whole thing. This is the Arana Nation.